the hard work we put in. So I think we will have a pretty good team.
You now are in your second season, maybe going to play a little bit of a different role. What have you been working on this off season to expand into that role?
I mean, I think I've been working on, my versatility of the game. I've been, my jump shots, my ball handling and stuff like that. So I think that's something that's been helping me a lot this season.
As you look at the way that you play, would you consider yourself more of a 4, a 5, or do you guys kind of play positionless, or do you just hop in wherever you're needed? Just like speak about that and the role that they're going to have you play.
I mean, I think it's more of like a 4 or 5 thing, but the way we play our 4s and 5s could be interchangeable because all of our 4s and 5s can pretty much shoot the ball, shoot the mid range, could step out, shoot the 3, stuff like that. So I think it's pretty much interchangeable.
Has Severe's game changed any since he cut his hair? Still.
Nah, he's still the quick pass first point guard that can still get a bucket. So I think
one fun question I've been asking right. Do you have a favorite place you go eat or hang out here while in Lexington?
I think probably Jeff Ruby because that's somewhere the whole team be able to go. Just sit, chat, get some good food.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Daimion, this is going to seem kind of random, but how much do you work on your free throws?
I work on my free throw, pretty much every day. Every workout I do consists of, some free throws. So I think I pretty much work on them every day.
Is that, I think you shot something like, it was close to like 90% of the Bahamas. For a big guy, you're a really good free throw shooter. Is that something you've always had, or is that something that's come along more lately?
Yes, I think, that's something my dad was telling me ever since I started playing basketball. He said, being a taller person, being around the rim a lot, you're going to get fouled a lot, so you got to be able to knock down free throws. So that's something I've been working on, pretty much my whole basketball career.
Is that this whole team, like top to bottom, really excels there? Do you guys work on it together? Is it just kind of a random happenstance that this collection of players kind of came about? Or
I mean, it's something, we all, every workout, that's what we all, pretty much we do what we do. After each drill, we shoot free throws after each drill when we kind of fatigue. So I think that's something we all just do.
Cool. Thanks, Lama.
Yes, sir.
I mean, a lot of guys, it takes a year or two for the body to develop, to get used to the pounding you're taking in practice every day. How do you feel that you've come along in the last year or so with your game on the whole?
I mean, I think I came along a lot because, last year, it was my first year, the physicalness of the game, the speed of the game was a lot different from me coming from high school. So I think that's something I've adjusted to pretty well. I can be able to play through the bumps I couldn't play through last year, or, keeping up with people I couldn't keep up with last year. So I think that's something that's helped me out a lot.
How much does it help that every day you've got to go up against Lance and Oscar and those guys too?
I think that helps a lot because there's a lot of teams that don't have no Oscar or Lance on their team. So I think that helped me a lot just being able to have those two and practicing every day to go up against.
So last year you kind of the run with and this year, what's it been like being one of the veterans on the team?
I mean, I think this year, it's something I have to, step up, try to take a leadership role alongside the other veterans on the team, just try to, show the freshmen the veterans had to show me last year. So I think that's something I have to step up to.
Do you feel comfortable being a leader?
Yes, I do feel comfortable being a leader on the team. Just something, you have to come with it, just have to do that just in order for the team to be a better team.
How do you feel like you've developed physically in the off-season?
I think I've developed, pretty well in the off-season because, I'm able to play with the physicalness of the game now, just being able to play through the bumps and stuff like that, just score the ball, on defense, not getting pushed around as much and stuff like that.
Do you have any personal goals for yourself this season?
Just keep working on my game, keep getting bigger, keep getting my jumper more consistent, ball handling and stuff like that, just ultimately go win them.
A lot of people like to list what their favorite Daimion Collins dunk is. What's your favorite dunk that you've had?
I probably can't name just one. I got a lot of them.
Give me a top 3.
Probably the 3 in Bahamas for real. The 2, the first game than the one the last game. I think they'll probably some of my favorites.
How would you describe this team off the court? How everyone meshes?
Everybody, we all pretty cool. We all get along pretty well. So I think it's a pretty fun team to be around.
What do you think is the biggest improvement from last year's team to this one?
I think last year's team, we used to work hard, did what we were supposed to do, but it's the same thing with this team, just a little more grit. We're still working hard, giving it all every practice.
How last season ended, has that affected goal setting for this season?
I think that gave us more motivation, to go do what we have to do this season.
Which newcomer has surprised you the most with their game?
I think all of them, pretty much. I can say just pretty much surprised me, but I think all of them, the way they came in and played was a pretty big deal because it shows you how they can help for the team.
Daimion, what can you tell me about the defensive and hustle board? You think you're leading the team in stickers?
It's just something you feel me. It's just so just going out and practice, practicing hard, doing what you have to do on the defensive end.
Why are you leading the team, you think?
I just go in and practice hard, get rebounds, block shots, and stuff like that. So I guess that's pretty much
There are a couple of players that don't have any stickers. I think Antonio doesn't have any stickers. I think CJ just has one. What kind of motivation do you need to give them to kind of catch up with you?
I think it just thing is they do what they're supposed to do. They gotta practice hard. I guess it's just something. Got to rebound the ball. Deflection, rebound, block shots, stuff like that.
Oscar talked about the freshmen and said the difference between this year's team and last year's team is the kind of physical preparedness that these freshmen have. What do you think about them and just kind of how physically prepared they are?
I think they're, you can tell, looking at all of them, they're pretty strong, and coming in the way they have been playing, it's pretty good. So I think that the way they have came in, they were pretty physically ready.
Talking to Cal in the Bahamas, he said that you're doing some Kevin Durant stuff in practice. What does Kevin Durant stuff in practice mean?
I guess, just knocking down more jumpers, dribbling the ball more, bringing it up, making plays around the basketball, stuff like that. So I think that's pretty much what he was meaning about it.
How much more comfortable are you doing those sorts of things, kind of establishing a face-up game and kind of guard stuff?
I think I'm a lot more comfortable. There's something, in high school, something I was able to do. Just being able to just keep working on it throughout the years. Just keep developing on it. I'm a lot more comfortable doing it.
You might have taken more jump shots in that blue-white game than you did all of last year. And you didn't hesitate either. Has that been a focal point for you to catch it and shoot? Don't think, just go up?
I think that has been something, just to focus on because, it's something I've been working on pretty much every day. So just to do that, it just shows I have the confidence to do that. Just catch the ball, open jump, I can pull up, I can make those shots. So I think that's just something, with confidence. It's something with confidence.
You look like you have pretty good shooting form. Is that something you've worked on here? Have you always had that?
I always had a pretty good form, but coming here just keep working on it each and every day is something that has developed.
How confident are you about being a regular part of the rotation now? You were kind of a spot guy as needed last year. How confident are you about a much bigger role this year?
I'm pretty confident. I've been in the gym working on it, working on my game, just doing everything I need to do. So I think that when the time comes this year for me to do that, I'll be ready for it.
Just how eager are you about this season, just to show what you can do and just try to, put on the show for these fans?
I'm ready for this season. I'm just ready to get it started. Knowing the work I have put in throughout the off season. Just ready to get out there and show what I have been working on.
What are some of the biggest parts of your game that you can't wait to show when the season gets here?
Just showing that I can be able to handle the ball, shoot the ball, and, just being able to, make plays that, I didn't make last year, just being able to show that this year.
The add depth on this team and having, veteran guys come back, what has that done for the competition? And just, I'm sure there's been some battles in practice. A lot of guys have alluded to that.
I think that helped a lot for this team because, we do have a lot of veterans on the team, and, that's helping out, the freshmen too, and like the freshmen are coming along pretty well too. So I think that is making our team better.
After the season too, is there anything specifically that you're looking to prove in your sophomore season there individually?
I mean, I think it's just nothing to prove. I just want to come back, get better, go win a national championship with my teammates.
Absolutely. You've been looking much better this year already, like in Bahamas blue-white game. Is there anything that's coming easier to you that you weren't quite doing last year yet?
I mean, I don't think it's just like something that's coming easy. I think it's just, self-confidence, putting in the hard work, on and off the court, just, going out there and doing what I know I can do.
Absolutely. Who has been the most fun player to go up against in practice so far this year?
They're all pretty fun to go up against, because they're all pretty good players. They're all going to push each other, stuff like that. So they're all pretty fun to go up against.
Thank you very much.